locked in the game.
Never gonna win a Royal Rumble, but when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Our camera lens trained on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks, or it could be one of the centre-halves. So keep an eye out for that.
Well, mopping up defensively. Decent position for Wolves to be in. It was a successful day at the office for Manchester City in their last game as they won against Nottingham Forest. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, the result said it all, didn't it? Brilliant going forward and hard to break down as well. But today will be much harder for them. If they play with energy and resilience, I think they're going to draw out of this game.
Could be dangerous. And the alarm bells are ringing. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Beck.
Can Lucy Davis, that's Lucy Davis, please.
Jean-Rickner Vergaard. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. Taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Machado. Really being closed down and didn't like it. A real opening now. Palmed away by the keeper. Well, he's won the ball. Good width from Wolves. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Managed to get it out of there. Nico Williams. Phil Foden now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Decides to shoot. So a corner to City as they try to increase their advantage. Now sending it in and dealing with the danger. No more time left. That will conclude the first half here at Molineux. So the ball is moving once more. Will Wolves come up with the right response in this second half? Good through ball. Foden. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
Getting forward. Oh, good-looking cross. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire at home. It is advantage Manchester City here. And he's retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
Here it is now, a substitution. Long way out this. Understandably, he wanted to give it a go, but straight at the keeper. Well, the transfer stories appear to be real. There's some substance behind this one, Stuart.
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
Giving it a try. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper.
Well, I have to say, I've been disappointed in Wolves. They've just lacked ideas whenever they get into the top third of the pitch. It's not quite been good enough.
And they still don't have the ball. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up. And now both will rely on their respective benches. And over it comes. Still not clear. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Liverpool.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Cruz. They've given it away. Foden. Rodri, this could be it, and it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, here's the replay, and that's the perfect outcome. Right into the corner and in off the post. That's a very good goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. 5 minutes to go. Excellent defending. Baba. Opportunity here. Could be. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Doku. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
cameras trained on one man. He makes goal scoring look easy, as evidenced by his recent record. It's Manchester City. They face Monaco. The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It is Manchester City up against Monaco.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
Nico Williams. And let's have a look at the Monaco starting lineup.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get...
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! And it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
1-0 then. And Varela with it. A very effective challenge put in. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various spots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a rivet. Oh, moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Xavi Simons. Oh, what an opportunity! Still not clear. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? And still dangerous. Martinez. And the ball back with City now. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. The defender doing his job. That's not a bad ball. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Phil Foden. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, very effective play in possession. And the cross goes in. Managed to get it out of there. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. The first half here comes to an end. And the second half underway after what was a sparkling first 45 from City. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Good use of advantage there. Foden. Well, there's no getting away from it. He has been the subject of transfer speculation. Stuart, interested to know your thoughts on the matter.
Well, the fee talked about is around £30 million, which in my eyes is just about spot on for a player with his talent. It's just a case of whether they think that's enough.
Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And that will be a corner. And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Playing it in. It might still be problematic. And crossed in there. And an effective clearance. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Manchester United. City could be onto something. Chance to cross. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed.
Can the owner of the blue car please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
And that'll be Monaco's throw-in. A change in the offing for City. Gomez. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Rodri. And quick thinking defensively. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV live. It's Monaco facing Manchester City.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Well, no two ways about it, Stuart. City absolutely cruising to victory today.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Rabiot. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Throw into Manchester City. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Baba on the ball. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going. Forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Vision de chaman, dans la âcre, plantation de canne à sucre, champ de blanc, de noir, couleur ocre, j'ai la plume incandescente, mes yeux s'écarquillent, dans mes rêves fluorescents, y a des jaguars au ralenti, la terre est en détresse, j'entends geindre les dieux, la colère, la tendresse, laisse-moi joindre les deux. J'ai des visions de fin du monde, j'ai des visions de fin du monde. J'ai des visions de fin du monde, j'ai des visions de fin du monde, j'ai des visions de fin du monde. J'ai des visions d'un nouveau 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 monde. Le rythme est syncopé, ma voix est une galaxie. Les yeux sont révulsés, j'ai de la magie. J'ai de la magie jusqu'à l'aphasie. J'entends le cœur qui s'en va, tremble le cœur, je me sens mal. La fin du temps qui s'emballe, j'écrase comme des forêts qui s'embrasent et le mercure qui s'enflamme. Laisse le monde sans âme, j'ai les visions du chaman. Je fais de la vie un prétexte pour écrire des poèmes. Je fais de mes textes des tempêtes, des rivières.
Manchester is alive with the prospect of a city-wide clash. These fans cannot wait any longer. Nothing will be held back here today. Kick-off is almost upon us.
It is a rivalry that runs all the way back to 1881. And City and United are on a collision course today. Welcome to our live coverage of the Manchester derby. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by Stuart Robson. It should be fantastic, Stuart.
Well, it should be a classic, Derek. There's some great players on view here today, on both sides, and the rivalry just makes it that little bit more special.
The verdict is offside here. This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Marcus Rashford. Well, far too much elevation there. Sometimes we look for an explanation and just can't find one, but the truth of the matter is Liverpool have been well below par.
Well, what a poor season they're having. I really thought they would be challenging for the title. There just seems to be something wrong with the attitude of the players at the moment, and that needs to change quickly.
Simons. Well, let's see about the cross. But the flag goes up, it's offside.
Well, he has to be more aware there. He must know he's in an offside position.
The owner of the blue car parked outside reception. Please move it immediately. Thank you.
Kessié. On the ball with Alphonso Davies. United might be able to cash in. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Rennes. Dias. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, taking on his old club. And Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Throw into Manchester United. White. Rasmus Højlund. Facundo Pellistri. What can he do with it now? A fine reading of the situation. Rodri. Simons. Rennes. Phil Foden now. And an astute piece of defending. Hannibal Mejbri. More than decent this from United. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodri. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Matheus Nunes. Simons. They keep plugging away. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Oh, nice ball over the top. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Nunes. It around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Not the best clearance. Well, they survived the attack. A City free kick forthcoming. And a quick reminder, we'll have action from the fourth round of the Carabao Cup here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Middlesbrough.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to play for in that game, in what will be a tough encounter.
And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time.
Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Locatelli. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, as you can see, his form in front of goal has been superb. He just has that knack of finding space in the box, and then, of course, he's a brilliant finisher. I'm sure he'll show us that again today.
And keeping it out. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Now sending it in. Can they cover up? And there it is! United take the lead in the derby. And that has stunned the fans into silence.
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Goal for Manchester
Well, the
United.
ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Goal news to bring you from the Aston Villa game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Villa. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 76 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike. Well, disappointment, anger, frustration, whatever is going through his mind, he needs to get his team going again here.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rasmus Højlund. Kessié has it. Well, he's given it away. Might be a chance here. And a goal for City! And who knows, that might mean they take the derby spoils.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Alphonso Davies. Good tackle taken away. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Could be threatening, and the alarm bells are ringing. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's just take another look at this pass from Haaland, who has so much vision, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
back underway at 3-1. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest, and the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
J'ai la plume incandescente, mes yeux s'écarquillent. Dans mes rêves fluorescents, y a des jaguars au ralenti. La terre est en détresse, j'entends geindre les dieux. La colère, la tendresse, laisse-moi joindre les deux. J'ai des visions.
Cruising around the city on a Friday night. Boy, them out patrolling, trying to find me like telling all my boys I think I found a wife. Cause I see life so different when you're by my side. I pick you up at night so you can roll with me. You ain't told your friends, but then you'll know it's me. I wonder what your father thinks of me. I don't mind if he's hating on me. We can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. Baby, we can keep it low-key. I wonder what your
The cameras are fixed to one man. 4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It is Manchester City, and they face Middlesbrough.
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
Now far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, I expect him to score again today because he's got 4 goals in the last 3 games. He's looked outstanding when he's been running in behind, and I expect him to cause this defence all sorts of problems today.
Really good ball there. And stopping the danger. Claudio Gomez. Gomez. Leandro Lozano. And given away. Baba. Can they get themselves in front here? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
So the corner played into the box. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Wonderfully weighted pass. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. Borough making progress. And options in the centre. Just wanted to get it out of there. And unable to keep possession. And support available. But timely defending when it mattered. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Opportunity to take the lead. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And nicely struck. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, as you can see, what a strike from distance this is. It's a stunning goal, but really the keeper shouldn't be beaten from there.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. So back in business here, City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City taking on Leeds United. Well, that'll be a free kick. Determined defending. Baba. And he read it superbly. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. It's there for him. Magnificent defending. Now he's got to stay calm. Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Playing it in. Cleared away. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Trying to deliver it accurately. Good clearance. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, the referee might have been tempted to reach for his pocket, but wasn't.
Well, it's a foul, but not a bad one. A warning is just about the right decision.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Simple catch, really. Into the final 20 minutes. This looks more than decent. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff.
Well, just look at this turn, and the finish isn't bad either. That's a great goal. Well, Pep looks very pleased, doesn't he? His side have been absolutely excellent today.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. That's a good-looking ball, and he could cash in. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. He has teammates around him. Rodri. Can he do it? Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Lozano. The final whistle then, and Manchester City progress.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
Cameras trained on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Hello and welcome. It's always a joy to cover a game here at Elland Road. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leeds United facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Oh, tremendous block. Simons. Baba on the ball. And back with Rodri. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Good bit of closing down. It was interesting to look at the table, and what can we say about these runaways, for want of a better word?
Well, they're in a great position at the moment, as you mentioned, Derek, and you have to say their football has been exhilarating at times. If they can keep everybody fit, they should win the title comfortably.
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Rodri. Foden. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Leeds United taking on Liverpool. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire.
Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Maybe scope for City to add to the lead with this set piece. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not the most confident clearance. A very timely interception. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it petered out. What can he do with it now? And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And a Leeds throw forthcoming. And the referee's whistle. The first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Yorkshire. So back in business here, City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Delivered into the area here. And he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Monaco.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Good tackle.
Congratulations, Mike.
A City free kick forthcoming. And time for the change now. Haaland. Stopped a surefire goal. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Christensen. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, finally it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. So making the substitution now. And in the right position to read it. A really good pass. And he was being pressed, but did his job. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And into the last 20 minutes. Rutter. And Christensen has it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Haaland. Nunes. Baba. Trying to open up the defence. And he could cash in. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
So a personnel change then. And there's the delivery. Not out of the woods yet. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, the goalkeeper's kept them in this one, but Leeds have to improve there, and they've got to improve quickly.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Lawrenson. Kemp. And he's in. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score.
Erling Haaland.
Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Gvardiol. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest, and the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated.
He's been in stunning form, scoring goals for fun. And it's always a great pleasure to be here in the Côte d'Azur region. We find ourselves in Monaco with football action on the menu. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And a chance tonight from Manchester. Opportunity here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the danger is still there, but it wasn't a taxing save. And foul it is then. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Stuart, can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what goes on elsewhere.
Can he put it away? Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, it's been a fast start by City, and they were so close to taking the lead there.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! A goal! The opening statement of the match, a richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, a textbook interception. Benassa, almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Could be a majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
So the corner played into the box and knocked out of there. Baba firing it in. Simple save, really.
Message pour les parents du petit Hugo Ivanov qui attend ses parents à la porte 28.
Good idea. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Nico Williams. Well, he's certainly not alone. Benassa. Dangerous ball. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper.
Well, he knows that could prove to be a big miss. This game's not over yet.
Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the main thing is they're currently on course to book their play. So back in business here. City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, he's admonished him rather than cautioning him.
Well, spot on from the referee. He's made it clear. Another foul and he will get a yellow card.
And time for the change now. Rodri. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Monaco, and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And still they wait for the chance. Oh, fantastic reflex action. Making sure nothing came of it. Oh, foul play, says the referee. So half an hour remaining. Stones. Benassa. The ball with Rodri. Oh, they have it again. Vardiol. And space to cross it. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Top-class defending. Monaco have lost it. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Fulham. Can he put it away? Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And the play stopped. They will make the change now. Can he find the net? Magnificent defending. Benassa. Just the challenge that was required. Teammates available. Benassa. Blocked it brilliantly. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Now and back underway. Joe Gomez. Kusunu. And he was in the right place to intercept. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And just over the bar. Really good effort.
Joueur sortant, numéro 21, Joe Gomez. Son remplaçant, le numéro 22, Mohamed Salissou. Changement pour Manchester City. Sort du terrain, le numéro 47, Phil Foden. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 27, Matheus Nunes.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here, and they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group, Stuart.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Derek. It's job half done at the moment. They'll still want to take that top spot, though. It could make all the difference going into the next round.
Defenders can't seem to get near him. Will it be more of the same today? Well, hello to you from a city that some might say is simply living up to its reputation. Rainy here in Manchester. We're at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City up against Fulham.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. Some interesting match.
Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Paris. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Luke Harris. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. And the cross goes in. It's still alive. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to the attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. And cleared away. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Could play it in. Just wanted to get it out of there. And that puts them in position. Read it well. This is looking threatening. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Given away by City. Matteo Gabbia. That's a good ball. Just the challenge that was required. Rensk. Foden. He continues his run. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. And off and running again. It really was spellbinding what we saw from City in the first half. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. That's a good-looking ball. Sasha Lukic. Luke Harris. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester City facing West Ham United.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Simons. In position. Excellent block. And time for the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Is it going to be 4-0? And the keeper denies them from the spot. The referee has decided to give the free-kick decision the way of City. A change in the offing for City. Williams. Foden. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
Clear it, away!
And he's kicked it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. So a personnel change then. Corner kick played in. Read it well, cleared it well.
Substitution for Manchester City.
Textbook defending inside the box. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Fulham taking on Liverpool.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. It's there for him. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Manchester City have it back now. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And the cross smuggled away. Must be. It could be up for grabs. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Gvardiol. Going well. And whipped into the box. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. City unable to retain possession. Lookman. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest, and the 3 points go to Manchester City.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield complete.
I get up.